Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Obviously a late video today, later than normal. GoPro turned on this morning and wouldn't start recording anything. It was just messing me up, so I just said forget it. Had to run an errand this afternoon anyway. So, how was yesterday? That freaking crypto market is such... it messes with your head so much. Like yesterday on Coinbase, Bitcoin hit like 9,056 bucks. And before you could throw your hands up and celebrate that we crossed 9 grand, over the next like hour and a half, it fell all the way down to like 8,200 bucks, I think, was like the bottom. And it bounced off the bottom a little bit as expected, but it just messes with your head. We hit 285 billion market cap. And then at some point, I think we were down to like 255. So we deleted a bunch of gains that we've been struggling to get over the last couple weeks, and they were all gone in like 5 or 6 hours. It's just crazy. I don't know what caused that exactly, if it was just people taking profits or what it was, but the thing that still frustrates me to no end is that there's nothing bad coming out about XRP, but the entire market just follows Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's like this antiquated technology that is slow, expensive, no one really uses it, and yet we're still dealing with everyone following the Bitcoin price. So Bitcoin goes up, everything else goes up. At some point, hopefully soon, each individual digital asset needs to stand on its own. Following this Bitcoin is basically just a load of trash. It's ridiculous. And hopefully it can't sustain that any longer. I'm tired of the whole market crashing just because something happens with Bitcoin or any other proof of work coin. That's just my opinion though, so whatever. So I think right now XRP's, I think it was like 44.5 cents or 42.5. Let me look. It wasn't a lot, but we're doing better. It's just, you get so excited. You're like, oh man, we crossed 9 grand. We're on the way to 10. And when you hit 10, that mindset I think is going to switch and people are going to FOMO in. So we're at 43 cents, but really 42.7 cents. So we're almost back up to 48 cents again yesterday when all that happened, and we went down to like 41 or 42 and then kind of came back. But the impressive thing, and I'm, like, as I said, not a big TA guy, I'll put his link in the description, but Crypto Wizard pretty much called all day yesterday, like to the dollar. It was pretty impressive from what I could see. He called the drop, he called breaking 9, the drop, he was at first, he said it's either going to be 8,600, but if it breaks 86, he said it was going to drop to 82, which it did, touched 82, and then pretty quickly bounced back up into like 8,350, 8,400. So I'm kind of looking into him. I'm following him on Twitter now, but that was pretty impressive that he called it that accurately. So I'm kind of curious to see what he thinks is going to happen moving forward. Hopefully we got some good news. The main point of this though, is I try to keep reiterating to you guys, is you don't focus on these daily swings. You can be in a bull market, but have bearish days. Even in 2017, Bitcoin dropped from like 10,000 to 9,000 in seconds, and we still hit $20,000. So we've got to think more long term. I mean, Bitcoin's going to be going up, and then altcoins will follow. But this isn't like a hourly, daily, even weekly market. I mean, we got to be looking like months. I mean, a good bull run could last like 2 years. Like, who knows what's going to happen with this? Everything that's happening now is brand new. We have institutional investors. You can buy XRP on Coinbase now. No one knew how to do that before. Like, even I was struggling in the end of 2017 and early 2018 with setting up a Binance account and buying like Ethereum or Bitcoin and transferring it, and like, it was just a pain. And now you just open up an app, buy it, and you're done. So I think the amount of money that's going to come into the market on the next bull run is going to be astronomically higher than the last time, especially with everything that could possibly be happening. I know there's a lot of talk of like recession indicators in the US and what that would do to the crypto market, because it could be potentially seen as a safe haven. When people find out that crypto's up like 40 to 140% on average for 2019, and then you look at your like stock portfolio and you're starting to lose money. I think my like retirement account, and I put it into like the G fund, and I'm earning like 0.2%. Like that's just like a shitty savings account. There's no point doing that. So I thought about even taking out a loan. So with TSP, you can take out loans, but you pay yourself the interest. So even if I took out a loan and then paid myself back at 2%, I'd kind of be making more. My TSP would be worth more than if I just left it there. But so the other thing I'm looking into, and I asked one of my financial advisors that I have, he does like some other stuff for me, but I'm asking him to see if I can actually roll over one of my retirement accounts into the Grayscale either Bitcoin trust, or if they make one XRP trust. But I'm hoping that Gemini, as I've heard rumors about, are going to open up a mutual fund that has like the top 5 crypto assets, which would be awesome. So let's kind of keep an eye out for that. My advice for this weekend, I'm going to try and go crypto free. It's probably not going to happen. I'm going to check it probably once or twice, but my goal, minimal crypto this weekend. So here's my advice to you guys for the weekend. Set some price alerts that would actually pique your interest, and then just don't, like, who cares? Just see what happens. Monday's going to come no matter what the crypto market does. And as long as you've been investing correctly and you're not investing money that you can't afford to lose, which, don't get me wrong, you're allowed to be upset if you lose, because it's still, like, for me, it's like an ego thing a little bit. I would just be upset. But just set some price alerts and go have fun. Go enjoy the weekend. It's a beautiful week here in Idaho right now. Just go hang out with family, friends, do your thing. And then if it starts going nuts, your phone will blow up. Then you can like have a couple more beers and celebrate. So that's my advice for the weekend. In the meantime, if you don't have a Coinbase account and you want one, there's a link in the description. You get $10 in free Bitcoin. And make sure you guys get your assets off of the exchanges. Move them over to a Nano. Just get them off the exchanges. Don't risk it. And yeah, that's it. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week. See ya.